You play Mill.
Nah, I would never bait my teammates.
Fucking Twiz got mad because somebody was. I don't know if somebody was baiting him or not. Apparently he was solo. I think he just wanted to get off. Cause I'm watching Netflix. Oh well.
Yo.
Yeah.
Hello?
I'm gonna tickle my brother's feet. Get your feet off my desk then. I don't want your funky feet all over my desk. This flawless desk. Get your feet off my desk. I don't want these.
Who we waiting on?
Put that funky feet over there somewhere else, bro. We waiting on Gunny.
That nigga was the last to leave and the other one, so I don't know.
I think he was AFK because he was just the only one sitting there.
Yeah. I'm finna fucking play IQ. Fuck it.
Andrew Tate and Hustle University 2.0.
Now I'm just saying, I mean, like, when that nigga Gunny was gone and we played without him, it was fair, so we could just start it. Look, I'm not trying to talk my shit, but if they don't got that nigga, we're beating them, bro. I'll be so dead ass, bro. The only person on their team that is competition is 8 Drip. I'll admit, that nigga's kinda good.
Why is my shit ain't working?
Yo, Brainiac, how I get my code, bro?
Nigga, go to the tracker, click on the item, and there's literally a code right there, bro.
What, tracker, bro?
Are you on Twitch?
Yeah.
Go to the, like, you see, like, the little hammer in the top of the chat? Click on that shit.
Hammer.
Oh god, this is so useless, bro.
What, hammer?
Hold on, I'm gonna...
Oh, Brawlhalla Viewership Awards?
Yup, and then click on the item.
Viewership Awards, access your Twitch ID, confirm.
Oh, alright, bet.
Loading, bro. Watching this is level 0. What the fuck?
Who?
This journey is so mid.
Yo, who?
Are you telling me you didn't have that shit on?
No.
Who?
You dumb.
So I'm watching this entire time and I ain't get nothing?
Yup, you can get the rewards tomorrow though. Tomorrow got better shit anyways.
It's been on right out twice.
Oh, but I'm... How much hours left in the day? 4? If I watch 4, I can get the nothing. Let me stop. 120.
Between a real life gun and a gun from laundry. So here we have some left side of the screen.
That's fucking crazy, bro. I thought we were just watching it.
It's also an M4A1. Here's the question: which one is from Call of Duty?
I've been watching this like 3 too, bro.
You are actually wrong because it was the right one. If you guess it correctly, though,
Yeah, wait, who are we waiting on?
are you able to
Gun
tell the
dude.
difference
Gunner.
between a real-life gun and a gun from Call of Duty? So here we have the left side of the screen, which is actually an M4A1. This one is
Here
the
we are
right
on
side
the left side of the
and it's
screen
also
is
an M4.
actually the
How many
room.
checks that you get his prime?
How many checks do you think I have?
I'm a follower.
They don't hold bar fight. Mike Tyson. Me. He really could beat me.
I think Muhammad, bro. Muhammad will go.
Interesting world. Cause that shit not happening. Oh, it's anything goes. So he can kick, he can knee, he can do a bunch of stuff. He can just punch. It's almost like me and Floyd having a shoot. He's the same size.
Let that sink in. That's what Elon tweeted after marching into Twitter's headquarters carrying an actual sink. And as soon as Elon got control of Twitter, he began cleaning house.
We gotta start cutting the crust off this sandwich.
The CEO, the chief financial officer, the company's top lawyer, they were all fired just like that. And now it's time for him to fire Twitter's entitled employees. See, Twitter is a horrible business that barely makes any money. For some reason, they have over 7,500 employees that get hundreds of thousands of dollars each for an app that lets you write 200. So yeah, the majority of these employees are completely useless and should be fired.
Who waiting for?
Once Elon fire them, Twitter will be making.
Gunny. That nigga's not here. Ain't no way that nigga taking his shit. No way.
That's him saying, I'll talk over you. So clever, right? Filthy bastard. Was Piers Morgan the worst interview?
No more Hostage University. On the 14th of November, they're doing a complete upgrade, a re. It's gonna be the real world, the pre-order, the 20, and then you wait for the look.
Hey, someone can be spectating.
Time to get rich
I
is
just
running
noticed
out.
that.
The world is coming.
No more Hostage University.
I must say, I was skeptical when I joined HU 120 days ago. You changed my life. Had my first for 3 months. Thank you. Oh, what's amazing? Once you made a 10K month, I'm making 100. All these people are making money. And you have to sit there and say, I have.
Elon is about to fire.
Call of Duty will never be the same again. Say, well, my Putin said this. You seen the clip of Putin? He said, what do you think of Trump? He said, I've been through 3 U.S. presidents, and they have amazing ideas. The ideas don't get implemented because people don't understand how strong the bureaucracy of America is. When the people with the dark suit arrive and explain to him how Putin said himself, President has people above him telling him what to do. Putin knows it. Everyone knows it. Trump's the first guy who said, no, I want to do this. I want to do this much. Seen the clip of Putin? Oh, why did Mr. happened? Jews and Germans.
Where the hell is Gunny, bro? Waiting on Gunny, bro.
Taking on shit, bro.
He on the toilet, bro. That nigga on the star. Hey, bro, he trying to get that dookie out of him, bro. He taking a nice one down. That man on the star. Really, he on the star. He wanna take a little dookie, he wanna slide out, let it slide out like you do.
No, you fucking.
Fucking finally! Stop
That's what
that
I'm
shit,
fucking
escargot.
saying.
Over Cresu.
Okay, we're back. I'm gonna try and get most of this game. Not 100% sure. But I will try. It's map 2. Apparently they wanted to run it back after a 7-5 loss for Skinwalkers. Spectres wanted to see if they can get themselves a second win. We will have to see if they can. I'm not 100% sure. But it's Chalet now. Different map. I would say it's a bit more attacker favored than Clubhouse, which is closer to 50-50 in my opinion. And then the other thing to keep in mind is that it's a more Mira friendly map. Not that either maps are really big for Mira play. It's just that this one has more opportunities to effectively utilize her. I would say it's also a map where Kate is a bit more useful, because there's not really a lot of opportunities otherwise to cover the hatches. And it's a lot harder to hold walls with Bandit and Mute on this wall, on this site, this map. My apologies. Than it is on other maps. And to look at the bands very quickly, it's the exact same bands. So, Kate and Jackal, very classic comfort bands. Thatcher makes sense on this site, on this map. I would not have been surprised to see the,
5 seconds left.
Sorry, smelled a candle. It would not surprise me to have seen the Maverick instead. And then, Kapkan makes sense. Well, I'm not a fan of the Kapkan band, but I'm not surprised to see it.
Bomb located by attackers.
We'll have to see how this goes. Its first hold is going to be on top floor. It'll be actually... No, pardon me, it's Barn Gaming, which is interesting because not many teams like to go Barn Gaming as their opening site, as their primary site. So we'll have to see how this defending team feels about it, how Phantom feels about it. They've decided to run this Mira, which is not surprising at all. Doing basically the standard setup. The only thing that I find interesting, or really unique about this, is this shield here, which I don't think is going to be very useful. Because it's pretty easy to take down that ADS covering it. And then also this Mira window, I would think that it's pretty easy to get rid of, and I don't know if it's going to be doing a whole lot. Because it seems at the moment that this attacking team is going to be more looking towards pushing from the piano side through the rest of the building as Brainiac falls. Opening frag will be Disco there onto Brainiac, onto that Thermite. He'll get a double kill on a Milsim. He's Sledge gone as well, so that's 2 big picks. A vertical player as well as your only hard reach taken off the board. So it's going to be a lot harder now for this attacking team to deal with this hold here without those 2 really key players. You can see Mufasa trying to step up, trying to get this done, but so far not so good. Wyvers takes down Yazuyuki, And he'll get a double kill for himself, this time taking down Troll. It's up to just Mufasa. In a 1 versus all situation. And, I mean, there's not much that he can do here. I think he's trying to... Is he trying to spot somebody? Trying to maybe bait them? I don't know exactly. I'm not 100% sure, but... I'm a bit confused. As you can see now, he's gonna try and push his up. He does take down Disco, but... I mean, he has a minute left, and Wyvers will just shoot through the wall. Takes him down. That'll be the round. So, a really good opening round there for the defending team. I mean, they basically dominated. They got the opening pick, they continued to get kills, and they just didn't stop. I mean, I think they maybe stretched themselves a bit out a bit too much at the end, but they were in a 5v1. There is some breathing room.
left before insertion. 5 seconds left before insertion. Ready. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
And so, next up for this defending team is going to be this basement site. It's pretty unsurprising to see this as their sort of second choice. We'll have to see how it goes for them, but one very quick and probably pretty important question is, why is this wall not reinforced? It's a wall right onto the middle of site. You could literally cut off rotate with this. Cut off connector. You could do some very big damage with it. Why is it not covered? Why did you not what are you... Why? It's not even like they're turning it into a mirror window or anything. Wall just got open. There wasn't any denial that they brought, I don't think. Or if there was, it was just a meat hammer, which isn't anything for them to really have to worry about. So, a minute in, they have a soft wall on one half of the site. They have the open wall on the other half. Wyvers will fall. I don't know what's going on. Yazuyuki able to collect off of a Claymore. How? Why? Just why? Troll takes a teeny bit of damage, I think, courtesy of Gunny here, who's just going to be playing a bit more aggressive near that breach side. Actually spotted by Milsim, who's just trying to really put the pressure here. Gunny going to push up there, ends up having to pay for it. Nearly with his life, Disco takes a teeny bit of damage, courtesy of Masa, I believe, is now trying to push him, picked off by Gunny. Yazuyuki trades him out. Gunny gets a second kill for himself now. But he is low on health, outnumbered, and losing sight quickly. Banshee getting triggered now. Drone going to go out, actually able to take it down. I think waiting for the Cali to swing, and that'll be Troll just swinging, pre-firing, killing the last player for Spectres, getting this first round win in their favor. So, that round was a mess for the defense. I mean, they had a wall that was completely soft, a site wall, mind you. They very quickly lost main wall. They didn't have any real roam, and their roam that they did have, a bit of a piecemeal roam, I'd call it, didn't do much. It was sort of just a flop of a round, really. Honestly, they didn't do anything. Ancient takes down Disco. I'm gonna assume that Disco's AFK or something. Not that he's getting team killed because of some sort of toxic event or something. I really hope not. That would be not good if so. Alright, now 5v3, Yazuyuki takes down Gunny, and I don't want to write this round off just yet, but a 5v3 from the start, without that denial in Disco, and with Gunny pretty much turned into a non-factor, it's very tough to recover from. I think is the way that I would put it. So as you can see here, just trying their best to salvage this round as Wyvers, Ballistic, and Aintrip, but there's not a ton that they can do here. I mean, they're playing with a deficit at the moment, and it's difficult to overcome that deficit.
By attackers.
So as you can see now, Aintrip trying to hold down this angle, trying to maybe make something happen here. Same with Ballistic, as they're both just trying to keep this round alive here. Wyvers taking continued damage, I believe, from that player over on Mezzanine. That'll be Milsim. Actually, just right outside on balcony. He'll push in, takes down Aintrip for a double kill. Support turning into a bit of a fragger now. He's going to swing across, taken down to turn into mincemeat from Ballistic, getting a solid headshot. But outnumbered here. He's facing essentially the entirety of Skinwalkers. Takes down Troll Hunter. They don't seem to know where he is really. Flash is going out now. As Brainiac's going to look for this plant here. They will stick it, and he's essentially in a 1v3. Two players over on the solar side, one on the plant here. And he will get finished off by Brainiac, who gets the plant down, gets the kill done, gets the round one for his team. And so that round very quickly turns in the favor of the attacking team. It looked for a small second as though they might end up losing that round, but that would be kind of embarrassing. But also, you know, it just would not have been what was expected. They got themselves into a really good position there. They were given a really good position. And I think that that's the key, is that they got a 5v3. One of those kills was from just the opening pick, and then the other one was because a guy got team killed and he didn't get any utility down, any real impact made on the round. So
Seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds left before insertion.
Alright, we'll have to see how this goes, but looking at the setup here, is it's going to be another hold of Barn Gaming. It looks to just be, in effect, the same thing. The only major difference that I can spot is this, the lack of a shield here. There's still an ADS, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, considering there's already one covering the mirror, but I guess that they consider that a bit more important than actually covering the other mirror. I don't know why Gunny still has one in his pocket. I don't know where that one's going. Oh. So they're placing ADSs where shields should be, but are not. Is the simplest way to put it. Now, this is common of these types of holds. This is a hold that we're seeing from Spectres where it's very clear what they're trying to hold and what they're not. You know, it's defined by these walls in this castle barricade. Everything to the north, they are going to ignore. They might have a roamer up over there, you know, Disco's all the way in the basement trying to make something happen in his castle, but everything south of that, everything south of this wall in this castle, they are going to hold. Zofia and Lifeline going out there, courtesy of Mufasa, going to maybe try and get something moving here. I don't know how well it's going to go there as they're sort of pushing into this hold, possibly. And it's going to certainly take some time. I mean, they've already wasted half the round. They haven't cleared out a roam. I don't think that the roam's going to really be a factor. It looks to me like Disco's just going to fall back to sight here, which is understandable. But yeah, where even is Wyver's shield? He has a shield. Oh, it's all the way over here. So it's going to kind of be a waste. I think at this point they probably should have rotated it. If they could, they should have rotated it over to at least to this right here. Put the ADS against this wall instead of being back pretty open. Or even move it to blue to help deny this push that's coming in from the side of the site. As you can see now, the Zoth there, I think, of Mufasa maybe looking to push forward here. The hologram, I wish I could remember the name of it, from Troll going out. He'll inch his way into blue, but dies, courtesy of Wyvers from a headshot, and the diffuser's down. That is probably the worst outcome possible. Yaza takes down one, Milsim falls, and the man advantage is now basically entrenched in this defending team. They have low time, they don't have the diffuser, they don't really have a whole lot in terms of map control. They never really cleared out vertical, so that's probably still being held right now by the defending team. And there's no time. They just can't do anything. At this point, they just have to hope. Throwing a grenade out would be the Ana there. Ain't Trip just gives a face of lead to Brainiac. He possibly gets one, but ultimately not enough. And it'll be a 2-2 now. Two teams have tied themselves back up here. And unlike the last game where we saw them basically blow each other out, you know, a 4-round rally and then a 6-round rally, this is clearly more well contested.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Seconds left.
Alright, on to this penultimate round of the first half. We'll have to see how it goes, but so far it's looked really good here for basically nobody. Both of these teams have been making mistakes. You know, I think that there was some errors made there on the attack, and just in terms of just how slowly they moved there. And then on the defense, I think there have been some issues in the roam side of things. But the big question here is which team will be able to step up and, you know, finally get a lead over the other, because neither team has had a clear advantage. So you can see now trying to maybe open up this Somerville wall here. It's going to be Ain't Trip Bandit tricking it, but Brainiac's trying to get it open, and falling over. Yaza is going to hopefully help alleviate some of this pressure. I don't know what happened to Aintrip. I'm going to assume that he just got tased. Not fun. But yeah, he just... Okay, that's not how you bandit trick. You don't put down your batteries as the Twitch is watching you. I'm like, dude. And so now, I think this Maverick might be looking to maybe Mav trick. They're certainly looking to get rid of any utility on it, and they've already kind of made that happen. Or not. Ancient's gonna get down that bandit battery, has one left in his pocket. Gunny takes down Troll Hunter, so that Twitch is gonna be gone, essentially losing that secondary support. They still have Yaza, who could maybe get a Mav trick done, but he doesn't have a whole lot of gas. It seemed like he spent a lot of gas doing very little. That's a messy line, my friend. That is a messy line. But basically, the wall's gonna be tried to open. Brainiac, I think, might be looking to maybe juggle the... Yeah, he's definitely trying to juggle this thermite charge here. Milsim gets a frag here. But it's gonna be difficult. I mean, there's less than a minute left. Yaza falls, so it's really up to Brainiac to try and get something done here. Aintrip has the only real deny that they have, though. And he's still, with 40 seconds left, it looks like he's still bandit tricking. I don't really know why. At this point, it's a bit late for them to try and get that done. Milsim's trying to get something done here, trying to get a push through for his team. They don't really realize, though, that Disco's sitting on the roam here. Will be picked off by Milsim, who's going to try and keep the ball rolling for his team. They have it back to even. We're facing a difficult to overcome man advantage, but they did get an important frag now. I think maybe Ballistic setting off one of his Goyo charges. Stun's going out now. Mufasa is going to look to maybe get a frag, maybe get a push. Unfortunately denied by Gunny. It's up to just Brainiac and Milsim. Going to try and now run down that main wall, that main stairs. Aintrip sets off the fire, gets 2 quick hits. And that'll be the round for ZR Spectres.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Explosive ordnance out in prime. Test active, ready to engage. Place device. Device set.
Bomb located by attackers. 10 seconds to insertion.
Alright, final round of the first half. Another top floor defense here, courtesy of ZR Spectres. And again, we're going to see this Goyo here for Ballistic. I find that an interesting choice. Put it on... Sorry, I thought that he would put it on a window. Which wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. I would understand it on a door, maybe, but not really a window. Especially considering that the attacking team did not push that last time around. So it's essentially the same hold for them, you know, as the saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but it is broke, and they still don't fix it. And that's where it went. I don't know why you... Oh, what? I can't tell if it's showing up or not, because it's showing up in player point of view, but not online. Gunny takes down Milsim. Regardless of that, Yaza dies, so the Blackbeard, a bit of a wasted pick, and I'm not surprised at that at all. Blackbeard is probably one of the worst operators in the game right now. He used to be broken, and now he's just garbage. I'm sorry. He has terrible utility. Brainiac almost dies there. Didn't really notice that, I think it was It was actually Ballistic. No, Gunny. I don't even know who. Whatever. Doesn't matter. He'll finish off Brainiac. Ain't Trip gonna just finish the job that he started. But, you know, he has two mediocre to bad guns. Gunny gets a third kill for himself here. Just gonna continue to be very aggressive here with the runouts. Now, as you can see, spotting Mufasa gets a 4K and a flawless round for his team. That's a bit embarrassing. But, jeez. Alright, so checking the scoreboard at half, it's 5-4-3-1-1, 8-5-4-4-2.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Bomb located by attackers.
Okay. But last round was a bit of a mess for the attack.
10 seconds left.
I mean, they couldn't get anything done. Truly.
5 seconds to insertion.
They hit a stone wall. Hit a brick wall. More than stone, brick. Just didn't do anything with it. Look at that. Stop them from getting anything done, truly. As you can see here, I think Yazuyuki looking to maybe get a nitro kill. He's ripped in it. Don't know if he's going to throw it out. He does, and will miss anybody there. As you can see now, Ballistic might be looking to get something done here, some work in. I don't know exactly, but... Brainiac takes down Gunny for the first opening kill, the first kill of the second half, and as well as Ballistic taking down Mufasa. Milsim, however, will get one, traded out by Wyvers, who gets a second kill for himself here. Taking down Trolls up to just Yazuyuki. We almost saw try and nitro somebody. He did try and nitro somebody, but missed, and Wyvers kills himself with a frag. That's embarrassing. I think he just mistimed the jump. Yazuyuki takes a teeny bit of damage there, courtesy of Gunny. Disco looking maybe to get a plant down. Ballistic laying down cover fire for Gunny, who's going to just finish the job. But, jeez. Just flattened on the defense there. I meant to finish talking about Blackbeard, so I'm going to finish that tangent, and then I will talk about this past round, which has certainly some interesting things to discuss. Blackbeard used to be strong. He used to be really good. You know, he used to have, I think for a brief moment, he had unlimited health on his shield, and then he had one shield 800 health, and now he has two shields of paper mache, basically, 50 health, if I remember correctly. Maybe for a second they were 20 health. I could be wrong. But I mean, if you can take advantage of the single bullet that it's going to stop, and that, you know, fraction of a second that it affords you, then you can do well with it. But not many are able to do that, and his guns don't really lend himself to that, because he moves slower. He's probably louder with it on, and his guns are both really mediocre at best. You could call them bad. I don't think the SR-25 is terrible. That's why I say mediocre. But they used to be much better than they are now. That was a waste of a drone. Nice job, Wyvers.
5 seconds left before insertion. locate and defuse a bomb.
Not too much going on here. Troll thinking on the roam, trying to get something done. Ballistic taking a teeny bit of damage. He tries to push back Milsim on the roam here. And actually fall now, courtesy of Gunny through the drone hole. That's a bad start. Nitro goes out there, courtesy of, yeah, that's a Yuki, and then it doesn't do anything. I don't understand what they're doing here. I think it feels like they're just throwing something at the wall. They're throwing anything that they can at the wall and hoping that something sticks. EMP going out now. I think they're going to look to maybe get this wall open. I don't believe there's any... They don't have any... They have bandits, but there's no bandits on the wall, so it's kind of a waste. You can see Troll Hunter just waiting this out. Has the FO-12. Might be looking to swing, possibly. Backs off. I think that's a bit of a mistake here. Holding down the angle. I don't know if he's going to possibly try to push this. It would be risky, but... He's pushing himself into a crossfire. Wyvers gets the other wall open. Ballistic down and out, courtesy of Yazayuki. Gunny picks off Mufasa. That'll be Brainiac dead. Yazayuki down and out there, courtesy of Gunny. You gets a quad kill, looking for an ace possibly. Troll Hunter trying to lay down the boom, and an ace from Gunny. On a warpath, he just runs right through the site for a 6-2 lead for his team now. And Milsim just rage quit. That's sad. So a 4v5 from the start.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
But y'all, this game has been, this second match has been more lopsided. It's sort of been the inverse of the first map, which started off looking like it would be a blowout and then became pretty close, pretty competitive. This one started off looking pretty competitive and then turned into a blowout. And so, I mean, I don't want to write off Skinwalkers just yet, but they're down 6-2. They don't have any room for error on this basement site, and they're starting off the match without that fifth player. They don't have that intel, that utility, that extra gun. There goes Troll Hunter, double kill from Disco. Trying to listen to Boogie Nights possibly, and certainly trying to finish off the game here is Aim Drip, gonna get another one. Brainiac, the last one left. Match on the line, 1v5. Pushed now by Gunny, who just finishes it off. It'll be a 7-2 in favor of Gunny and the rest of Spectres. 16-3, 7-4, 6-5, 5-3, 3-3, 5-7, 3-7, 1-7, 1-8.
GG, y'all.
They think Gunny's
Yeah,
them.
GG. They think Gunny's them?
Of course,
damn.
Gunny is them.